Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Classic Reinvention and this is It's Gotta Be the Hair. So today we're at the Crane Arts for a very amazing piece that I just witnessed with Taji Nahl from House of Raouf and a few other of his colleagues. But what I wanted to talk to you about, Taji, is creativity in general. And with just like myself, we think so far out of the box, we don't even know where the box is anymore. Or if there was a box in the first place.
Right.
We were probably born in circles, because that's what we we think around most of these people. So for somebody like you, where do you look for that inspiration to be able to come up with such amazing ideas like we witnessed today?
First off, with the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. First thing I do in the morning is I pray to the Most High. You know, I call him Allah, you may call him Yahweh or whatever, but I call him Allah. And he's the one who's created everything. He's the creator of all. And he has said that you can have some of my attributes and my attribute that I've taken in Raouf means one who gives compassion. So I look to do art and be creative through compassion, compassionate means. So that's the spiel, and compassion is something that's always given. So you always can find inspiration from anything, from just somebody just giving you a smile, to looking up into the heavens and the earth, to, you know, not wanting to be in somebody else's circumstances. You know, to try to say, oh, hey, that person is doing something that's negative. What do I have to do not to be in that world? And somebody's doing way better than me. What can I do to be better than what I am right now? Be inspired by others. So it's a mixed bag. I'll pull from everything.
Yeah, I was going to say that actually makes sense because since I've known you, I watch how so many people go out their way to kind of help you with a lot of your work. You know, people just pitching in, doing their part with whatever resources or skills that they have. And I feel like you earned a lot of that from a lot of the compassion that you talk about, paying it forward, doing it for others. So now everybody wants to do it for you. How big is that? Like the whole idea of community.
Win-win. Win-win. You know, if, you know, I always say, you know, if they could put this on my tombstone or my last words, my thing is win-win. I want everybody to win. You know, if everybody wins, we all good. You know, so, you know, I try not to have beef with nobody. And if I have beef, I try to squash it because there's no room for that. There's no room for growth for it. So, and I'm all about growing, and I want everybody around me to grow. So I'm always trying to give what I can give, and hopefully, you know, it'll do me some justice in the hereafter.
Yeah.
But this is not it. You know, and I believe that paying forward is a bit, I'd rather do more to pay forward than stuff that's instant, get instant gratification. Even though I want that too, but the bigger picture is paying forward.
And that's exactly how you get here. A large piece like this in a place like the Crane Arts, people that usually rent out the ice box, you're talking about $5,000 for a day and different things like that. This doesn't happen with one person. This happens with a collective, and that's what came together to put on something of this magnitude. So I say the proof is in the pudding, and hopefully more people that actually saw this and that have an understanding of how it came about, or even if they don't, you know, like they find out their stories so that it can inspire them to go out and build with others as well. Thank you very much, man. Do you have any final words?
Thank you. That's my final words. You know, sometimes I'm quiet, sometimes I have a lot to say, and I'm just grateful and thankful. I appreciate Danielle from the Pageant Solidarity Gallery, you know, for pulling me in on this project. You know, I did a solo show at his place and a group show there, and he really appreciates my work and my philosophy. And when he had the opportunity to pull this together here at the Icebox, that's how this happened. And I'm appreciating, but you know, it's a bigger picture. I'm just a vessel, and I'm just grateful. And hopefully, you know, we can see more things like this on a bigger scale, you know, maybe in Switzerland or